Well, Helen Logas, thank you for taking the time to speak with me this afternoon, and congratulations on your new role as CEO of Luxperience, the highly successful experiential luxury travel show that we all enjoyed and took place in September last year, and that you have announced will take place September 2 to 4, 2013, also in Sydney.
Yes, thank you, John. Luxperience 2012 was highly successful. In actual fact, our survey results proved that 30% of buyers would return to Luxperience, as would 95% of the exhibitors. They would consider returning not only in 2013 but in future years. We have already had a number of exhibitors resign to exhibit in 2013, so we're quite pleased about that.
I bet you are, yeah. Well, look, just to explain to listeners, we're doing this on Skype, so sometimes there's a few problems on Skype. If there's any gaps, we apologise for it. But look, you were always MD and joint founder, and I'm told the financial backer of Luxperience. So what occurred after the 2012 event to bring you about, you becoming CEO and stuff like that?
Essentially, Rosemarie resigned as a director of Luxperience. So I then decided to take an active role as opposed to being the silent partner. The feedback when chatting with the buyers and the exhibitors at the event was very encouraging for me, and I'm very excited about taking the help and making Luxperience a bigger and better meeting exchange. I made some fantastic new connections who have already expressed their support for Luxperience 2013.
Okay, so you're going to become the face of Luxperience, because Rosemarie was very much the face, I suppose, before. So you'll become the face for 2013 and onwards?
Look, I'm of the belief that Luxperience 2012 was a success due to it being a team effort. Our team consisted of individuals with years of industry experience and whose reputations are held in high regards, as well as some newcomers to the industry who just performed outstandingly. So I'd like to think that it's going to be a team effort again in 2013, as opposed to an individual being the face of the show.
Excellent, yeah, cool. But look, it's clear the gloves, you might say the gloves are off between you with Luxperience and Rosemarie having announced her LuxeEvents and Travel Experiences events. They're both rather similar, targeting similar buyers, taking place ostensibly around the same time, and potentially, it appears, in the same venue. So what's your view on that?
Due to the success of 2012, we actually announced 12th of September that Luxperience will occur again in 2 to 4 September 2013 at the OPT in Sydney, and the venue is currently held in the name of Luxperience.
Okay, cool. So the venue at the Overseas Passenger Terminal is held by Luxperience Enterprises Limited for the Luxperience event, so that's where it will be happening, yeah? Fantastic. Well, look, enough of all that controversy and all that sort of stuff. Tell me a bit more about the changes and your exciting plans for Luxperience 2013, because I know you learnt a huge amount about from 2012 with your team. So tell me what's exciting and what's hot for 2013.
Well, as we announced on the 12th of September, we have formatted a new style of show. The concept is a business lounge, so the format will be along that line. We have 3 categories of buyers across all 3 days. They include global buyers, national buyers, and corporate buyers. We are targeting a much larger number of exhibitors from the Australasia-Pacific region with a variety of different products. We are also aiming to be the leading regional show for the Australasia and Pacific area in the luxury experiential market. One of the greatest accolades we received at this year's event was about the calibre of the buyers. A number of exhibitors have raved that they made new connections and connections they hadn't made at any other show in any other place in the world. So it's our intention to grow our qualified buyer list from emerging markets to include countries like China, India, Indonesia, Russia, and of course Australia, who is a key developing market for many overseas destinations.
Absolutely, yeah. So in terms of the format, any changes in the format?
It will be a business lounge format, so we'll have a more relaxed feel about the meeting exchange. One of the other greatest compliments we received was about the intimacy of the show, so it is our intention to maintain that intimacy, but in a more business format as opposed to your traditional trade show exhibition format.
Brilliant. Okay, excellent. Look, just one final question, which I didn't ask you before, but look, organising shows is very expensive, okay? And, it's a high-risk occupation at the end of the day because it's getting the balance of the buyers and the sellers right and so on. So how's Luxperience looking financially into the future?
John, I think anyone that knows me knows that one of my greatest skill sets is ensuring that the profit and loss sheet is looking healthy. And that's not about to change with Luxperience. So moving forward, we intend to make it a highly profitable show, and I'm sure we'll get there.
And are there any legacy issues from 2012 still hanging about?
No, I think we're business as usual and moving full steam ahead.
Thank you. Well, Helen, thank you for your time, and I apologise to everybody listening for the occasional little glitches in the audio. That's a bit like having Sunrise, you know, with the satellite machine and the delays when we're talking to somebody in New York, and we're only between Sunshine Coast and Sydney. But look, thank you for the clarity you've provided, and we wish you well with Luxperience and your team well with Luxperience 2013.
Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it.